Welcome back, folks. With me, Phil Turrell. We're watching Doom 2016 Part 2. Amazing game. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? And we're going to be introduced to a new mechanic here. So let's see. Know your enemy. That's the name of the chapter, or I guess level, right? Really? Here we're going to be introduced to VEGA.
Hello, I am VEGA, the sentient intelligence assigned to Mars. After running diagnostics on the Praetor suit, it appears that I can activate optional challenges that, when completed, will assist in upgrading your arsenal at an accelerated pace. I have added a tracking component to your dossier.
Alright, so what Vega said, you get 3 challenges there on the right. So you have 2 for varieties of spice of life, number 1, and quite the explorer. So I'm going to basically get all these challenges except one. That's at the very, very last level. And Vega is a super powerful AI that Dr. Hayden has created. And it basically operates at an insane amount of temperature. I think they even say like it's like freaking like over like 100 something bajillion degrees more than the surface of the sun. It's operating at like absolute zero cooling just to keep this AI alive. So it's pretty interesting. But anyways, what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and kill all these enemies. If I remember what some of the challenges are, I'll talk a little bit about them. Varieties of spice of life. I believe you have to kill, I don't think it's imps, I think you have to kill possessed in several different ways. Right here, I'm getting a little bit lost. I'm trying to find the switch to turn on the light here, or you don't really need to turn on the light. You got to open this door, which isn't immediately available, but you know, it's alright. It's going to do it. So just aim at different body parts of them, or get in certain angles, and then just go ahead and start unloading on them until they are glory killable, and then you glory kill them in 5 different ways. Auto map is right there, but let's got this person right here. What we can't turn on is there's no power. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit this button. This is where we'll set the power. Pretty neat. And that's our next goal. We got to get to that satellite.
I believe in honesty, especially now. In what will be your final moments in this
and
world.
Olivia, you're absolutely batshit
All
insane.
the rumors, the human sacrifices.
It's kind of interesting, like she's in this biomechanical suit so that she can walk. I think her and Hayden, they actually have pictures that look more normal, especially in Hayden's case. Hayden absolutely does not look like a human. Olivia looks a little bit more human than, I guess a lot more human than Hayden. But we can go here and get the auto map. That way we can get our map of the entire area, which is very nice. It gives us the auto map at the very beginning of the level. We're going to go and jump above here. So run, jump, and then grab the ledge, and then, of course, when you get your auto map, you get a little bit of a knowledge about the area, lore-wise. So we're kind of humorous. And here's another secret: we get some armor, and then we can get out here. I thought there was a way to drop down from the ground. I guess we really can't. So we're going to have to backtrack and then jump out. But in this level, we're pretty much fighting the same enemies, but we're also going to be introduced to the soldiers, or possessed soldiers. God dang, Livy, shut up! I might have her kind of turned down in the post editing, but we're going to continue this way. Now we have power. We can actually go through the doors or the elevators now. So let's go ahead and hit this maintenance bay door. We can go down here to the bottom. Alright, we got a lot of possess here, so that's a very good chance for you to actually get your achievements, not really achievements, but your objectives to get more weapon points. Now, these weapon points, I might have talked about them in the last part. I'm going to talk a little bit more here. Every upgrade requires a level of upgrade or weapon points. The first level, depending on the weapon, you only need 1 point. The second point, or the second upgrade, requires 3. The third requires 5 in most weapon cases, and more powerful weapon cases you need more. Or some of them only have 2 levels. Now to get the mastery level, you have to complete objectives, which in the combat shotgun's case, if you have the grenade detachment, you have to kill 25 imps with direct shots on them with that attachment. Here's a lever, and they're not very obvious. You kind of like got to be very, very observant or know where they are. That could have ended very badly for me. Let's go in here and we'll get another secret, which is another classic Doom map, which in this case, this is, hey, it's a dead Doom Marine. This is Doom, the Hangar, like the original Doom, and those are soldiers right there. And which those soldiers were actually in the classic map. Now that I'm thinking about it, in the first level. So we've actually seen them before, but they're going to be formally introduced in here more. So just going to take these out. Now we're going to continue this way. Open this door. And then this right here is an enemy. You can shoot them. If you manage to stun them, you can glory kill them by punting them literally across the way, directly across from where you are. And as you saw there, they will explode. So very nice way of crowd control. They don't really appear very often, but when they do, they kind of are nice to glory kill to knock them away. Oh yeah, that means, hey, we get to go and slay some new enemies. But yeah, these are possessed soldiers. They're not very fun because they get long range attacks in. More so than the imps. The imps long range attacks, it's just one big fireball, where the possessed soldiers, they got a little bit of a rapid fire. They're not very fun to deal with. And of course, red barrels are your best friend if you want to take out a lot of enemies with minimum effort. A twofer, basically you just gotta kill 2 enemies at the same time. That's very easy to do with the explosive barrels or the explosive shotgun shell. So right here, I think I have 3 points. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade it. I was going to upgrade it, I guess I just didn't do it because I guess I got in the moment. I don't know. But the upgrades are very nice. And I would say a majority of the weapons I don't get the mastery skill for, because I mean, we're just running and gunning, especially with the siege cannon. The siege cannon has one of the more crazier ones where you gotta kill more than 2 enemies in one shot with the siege mode. There's a data log right there talking about the area, and it's kind of interesting. It's like in that vision they saw the future bold, powerful, and so many worked as one to bring a new order, which the new order is, hey, let's just summon hell. Okay, let's go in here, we'll get some gear, and we'll also get the iconic weapon from Doom, the chainsaw. Now, the chainsaw is very good because it's an instant kill when it hits an enemy, but when you kill an enemy with it, you get an ammo refill for every weapon that you have. You'll just see the enemy just scatter ammo all over the place, so it's very useful. That now you have limited fuel for it, and depending on the size of the enemy, you'll use more fuel. So for just normal mooks, possessed soldiers, imps, you only use 1 fuel. In the case of like Hell Knights and Mancubuses, I'm trying to think, Barons of Hell, you're going to use a lot more fuel. Now that's a health restore. You get 1 of those, like if your health is really low, I'm talking about your health, not your armor. You can refill your health to max, but you only get 1 shot at it, so try to use those only when necessary. I probably should, yeah, like what I'm about to do here. I'm going to hurt myself just to go use it, and it will automatically refill your health, so it's very nice. And you get Codex entry for using that, so it's kind of nice. It kind of explains that it's nanobots that like heal your wounds from the inside and all that stuff. If only it was that easy to heal yourself from injury. Just shove your arm inside something that stabs you with needles that puts nanobots in you and heals you. Alright, so here we're going to our next main goal is to get the yellow key. That's something that we need to do. But the person who has the yellow key has died and become a possessed, and we got to find them. So yeah, not very convenient, and they kind of take a very, very long, convoluted way to die right behind a door. I think it's a door that they die right by. Actually, no, do they die by getting crushed by the door? I don't remember. I want to say that they don't, but yeah, the chainsaw, very gory, very nice in the case that you can get all the ammo you need. But generally when you do that, all your ammo refills completely. Now those 3 I guess 2 in this case, red bars on the lower right indicates your fuel. So I used 1 when I took out that imp. I can do that 2 more times on 2 imps, or I can take out a bigger enemy with it. And don't do what I'm about to do here. You get pushed in there and you get crushed into the laser trap and you die. I'm going to jump cut back to right there. That right there is a fuel canteen. You can restore your fuel with it. And that's not going to be the first time I died in those laser traps, unfortunately. So let's go up here and do this armor. Again, go and look at my map. You can get an idea where we need to go. Duck right here, go through here. And like this area reminds me of like Aliens, or like Alien, the first one. So laser trap right there, and I don't know why that I'm just gonna go here and like, oh hey, let me grab this helmet. Let me see. Oh god, what the hell's happening? Nah, I'm dead. But yeah. So health was there. I grabbed it. I fell down. I came back up here. I imagine that's why the health's not there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop down here to the left, and then that's going to put us on the other side of the glass. And right from here, we can go ahead and start exploring to get the yellow card key. Check that out. See if that dude out. Oh man, the glory kills. I mean, I know you do them over and over and over again, but they're so freaking satisfying. Something about Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal, and I imagine Doom the Dark Ages. You feel like the fucking Doom Slayer, and it's just amazing. And like you feel unstoppable, and I guess that's why the lore of Doom Slayer and Doom, he's just unstoppable force that the humans cannot stop. You really feel that. I mean, you kind of felt that like in the original, like the OG like computer game Doom, and you just felt very powerful. Ouch. And you feel that even more so like you do in 2016 with the graphics. I don't think I've ever seen that death animation for Possess. But it also helps that the music is playing metal music, and it just gets so visceral and so awesome. And I honestly, this is probably my favorite game for 2016. And I want to say it's saying a whole lot. I think 2016 also had my favorite RPG from that year. Tales of Berseria came out that year, and that game I love to death too. Alright, let's take out some more of these imps. Enough talking about Tales of Berseria. Let's go ahead and take out more of these enemies. That imp, I thought the imp was dead for a second, and he's still swiping at me. Of course, when you get low health, you want to just start glory killing the mess out of your enemies, but don't do what I'm doing, just like stay in one spot. You have to keep moving. Especially on higher difficulties, you need to keep on moving. Oh, punch. Alright, and I think we're almost, yeah, we're done with that.
Lockdown disengaged.
So now we're going to have to go up. Oh, we can take the elevator or we can climb up. I think I'm going to take the elevator. This is going to put us at I think it'll put us towards a field drone. Or elite guard, I think. Let's find out. Let's go, 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 go. Low ammo, we're gonna have to chainsaw an enemy to get some more ammo. Thinking about this the absolute hard way. That's the way I came in. But we don't need to go that. We need to take the elevator, which is actually right behind me. I don't know why I'm not noticing it on my compass. It's like, hey dude, we gotta go up. Yeah, we're going back the way we are. We need to go back to the elevator. Back to the elevator. Alright, so we're gonna hit this button. This will call the elevator, and it'll put us like on a higher floor. Not the one I was on, but the one above that one. Just takes a minute. Flows that easy. Just keep pushing the button to get faster. Up, up and away! Okay. Okay, we made it. Alright, so go across here, follow the body, and you can get that field drone over there. So you get that, you get another upgrade, you can get that upgrade for the shotgun. Now, if you want to, because we're going to get another weapon here as well, if you want to get an upgrade for that new weapon, save this field drone and come back to it later. Or you can get it right now, it doesn't matter. There's enough field drones to upgrade every single weapon twice. That can upgrade. Now the charge burst, what it does, you can hold the button for the alternate fire, it'll charge up, and then you'll shoot 3 blasts, one after another really quick. It's kind of nice, but I like my explosions. I rather like my explosions. Shoot it! Boom. Okay. Now you can go about the next area a few ways if you want to get secrets. You can go this way. I think there's another secret going back. I think we'll have to jump cut because there's a path we can take to get a secret. I'm trying to remember. This music reminds me of Metroid Prime at the moment. That tune that plays when we're right here. It reminds me of Metroid Prime, like the original Metroid Prime, not 2, 3, or I haven't. Time of this, I think Metroid Prime 4 is about to come out. At least that's what the. That's weird. I can't go. I guess it's like signal, like the elevator's not there. But Metroid Prime 4 hasn't came out yet, but the trailers have come out. As I believe, I haven't kept up with Nintendo games as of late. The only Switch games I really played, just digressing while buying myself time. It's either Fire Emblem 3 Houses or Metroid Dread, which I only played once, but it was a fantastic game. I'm trying to think, there's like one more. I didn't really like the newer Zelda games, unfortunately, much to my displeasure. Right here, we gotta go in that room. Because now we got the yellow key, we can go in here and start opening locks and all that good stuff. And there's a data pad here too, I believe, if I remember right. No, there's no data pad. But there is a area we can, I'm thinking there's a vent I can go through, but I guess it doesn't. It's not here. I'm looking for a vent. I'm looking for a door that I can open on the floor. So I remember in a particular hallway, there's a door you can open on the floor once you unlock all these things right there. So you just twist this, you open this, and this will lead us to a secret area, which is basically just a tunnel. And then once you discover all these secrets, you get a weapon point upgrade, or weapon upgrade point. So you can go that way, or you can go this way, doesn't really matter. There's a elite guard here, so we can go ahead and grab that. So grab his USB, and then we'll be able to get another point, which I don't think that's enough to do really any meaningful upgrades. So we'll go this way, and we'll be able to jump up, I believe. No, we won't be able to jump up. And then we gotta go back, and then jump through the hole up here where the imp came out. And this is going to lead us to another area, which we're going to get an early upgrade, an early plasma rifle. And the plasma rifle, honestly, I don't use it so much, because once I use it, but I wish it was a little bit better. I wish the upgrades for it were a little bit better. Because I tend to lean towards shotguns, the assault rifle, and, you know, it's alright. The stun bomb feature is pretty nice. But, you know, why stun? We can just take them out. I guess it's nice for bigger enemies. It's not nice for like smaller enemies. So plasma rifle became a steering issue through the military. Yeah, oh, okay, you could be off. All right, so you go up here, jump, and then go into that little vent right there, and this is going to lead us to another area. So kick that down, and then we're back where we kind of are, and then we can go to that door, I believe, where we can. I'm trying to think. There's another thing I forgot, because we need to get on the other side of glass to get the elite guard, and I'm noticing that on my map. I'm like, there's a way to get over there. I'm just not seeing it, and it's going to require us to go all the way back to where that core nest was. So I think what we're going to do is we're gonna jump cut, or we're gonna speed up. I can see a speed up section here on my timeline. But first, now even though I used it a second time, that was because I died. So now we're gonna go this way. Okay, what we need to get there? We need to drop down from the top, I believe. If I remember right, we gotta drop down from the top. And the reason why I couldn't get it before is I needed the yellow key, so it's going to require a little bit of backtracking. So let's go ahead and get there. We're going to fast forward. 2x speed. But yeah, to get all the secrets, you're going to kind of go out of your way. It's not very fun to like go out of your way to get every secret. But if you want every secret, you have to kind of go out of your way, unfortunately. So we're going to go this way. We're back in this area with the gourd nest. We actually need to go up to the higher floor. Just hit this. So it'll take us up to the 3rd floor. So that would have been the 2nd floor where that elevator call was, but it doesn't work. So we're here. So now we're going to follow the path. And now that we have the yellow key card, we can actually go and get that elite guard right here. Or actually, we got to unlock the door. Not just have the yellow key card, but we got to unlock the door through that terminal at that security station. So we can't do that. So we got to go to that event. I'm thinking that there's something here, like a data log. Which I don't think there is one. So we're going to go in the vent, we're going to drop down, and then we'll be in a secret area where we can also get the elite guard that's in there. Kind of tricky, right? You kind of got to go way out of your way at times. So that's our 2nd elite guard. Take his USB. At this point, you can upgrade one more of your Praetor suit abilities. You can do environmental hazards, or you can keep saving up for other stuff. I think if you use the side weapons like the grenades, upgrading it pretty early on might be advantageous, especially if you already know where all the secrets are. But again, it's your call. There's not a right or wrong way, in my opinion. I will suggest though, this is your first time playing Doom, and of course you're not watching the guide just to watch the guide to figure out where all the secrets are. Well, then you can always upgrade the area scan technology, which will make finding secrets a lot easier. Alright, I think now we can move on. So now we can go back to that door that was locked because that zombie person died. So let's go this way. And he took the key, but now we have his key, so we don't have to worry about it. So we keep on going. There should be a new weapon here, the assault rifle. So we get the assault rifle from this dude, and this is actually one of my favorite weapons in the early game because you get a bit of a scope feature with an upgrade. That's one nice thing because you headshot, take out enemies. The second thing is you get a micro missile upgrade, which is kind of neat to play with in Doom 2016. It's not so neat to play with in Doom Eternal because of the limited ammo. I find Doom Eternal, you run out of ammo a lot faster than you do in Doom 2016, even though you do have a chainsaw that automatically restores itself over a period of time. But you run out of ammo a lot faster in that game than this one, which is unfortunate because I do love that game. That game's pretty fun, but I hate running out of ammo in that game. But now we're going to go out into Mars once again, and then now we got to go and take these enemies out. So, go ahead and take these enemies out, just kill them however you want. As I said, I have the plasma rifle, but I'm not using it. And the plasma rifle tends to be a stronger weapon. Oh man, this music is so freaking good. It's so freaking good. I love this music so much in Doom. Oop, it did. Let's punch that one. And I didn't see it, but there's a berserk on the top right. If you get that, you can have a whole lot more fun with your glory kills. And by glory killing, you don't even have to get them in the flashing state. You can just automatically just take them out. Now those possessed securities that have the shield, you can take them out a lot faster with the energy weapons like the plasma rifle because it shoots so fast, and I don't think that was I want to say it was intentional in this game, but it's much more intentional in Doom Eternal. But it kind of the plasma rifle still serves the same feature. You can use it, drain their shields, and while their shields are down, you can go ahead and switch to a better weapon to take them out with, and take them out with that. But pretty useful weapon. I'm going to use it now. And what I like about this plasma rifle, it gives me the vibes of the original plasma rifle, and I think it was in both the Doom games, both Doom 1 and 2. So it's very nice that it has that I don't know, blue ball plasma trail. It's nice. It's very reminiscent of it. Love it. And that's what I love about Doom 2016. It pays so much homage to like the other Doom games before it. Oh yes. Give me ammo. Give me all that ammo. Alright, let's take this. Blow it up. There we go. Blow it up too. There we go. Just keep blowing them all up. Got that ant. Running without its head. Can't wait to get the headshot, which I know it sounds weird because I'm not the best sniper in the world, but in Doom 2016 there's kind of like a quick scope feature. If you zoom in, Doom guy tends to like zoom in right on their head, so it's very nice. Okay, and what we're going to do here is we're going to get a collectible, so you just keep climbing up here the way I'm climbing. It's going to be at the top of this building, like in an alcove. So you don't want to go down that path, that's the plot. We don't want that. We want to get our next collectible, which this collectible has a very, very funny animation. So grab it. It is Doom Guy, and notice he's going to do a fist bump. Hell yeah! That's going to definitely be a thumbnail image. All right, so what we're going to do now, we're done here. We can actually go down that pit. But I want to explore a little bit because I'm thinking to myself there is another secret, because that that gray band of unexplored territory right there, which is very interesting. This says it wraps around, but I don't see a way for that to wrap around. Alright, so let's go ahead and progress plot. Let's jump into the little shaft right here. And we're going to be stopped. And it's going to make Doom Guy very angry. I don't blame him. He's got a job to do and he wants to do it. Hey buddy, let me borrow your hand. He didn't put his thumb on the thing. I guess I only need 4 of the 5 digits. Alright, let's align this and then son of a biscuit.
Scanner. Come to the VEGA terminal and I'll give you what you need.
Okay. Alright, so call the elevator here, and this will allow us to go towards where we need to. And there'll be more demons that spawn outside, so we can go ahead and have that fun with those demons. Push that button, and down we go. I feel like this level is a lot longer, but it's you get used to more mechanics in this level. Just gotta take that out. Go up here. And you don't have to take out every demon in this level, unlike the other levels. The other levels, you're going to want to take out every single demon you can get Doom Guy's hands on, so you can glory kill them all to get more weapon upgrade points. So keep climbing up here, and what's nice is they kind of mark where they expect you to climb with like lights or like a trim of a different color. So very nice. It's very nice and very appreciated. Door, there'll be a lot of possessed soldiers. Takes them out, and then what you could do, if you do not have the plasma rifle, you could always aim for like the exposed part of the shield. Try to hit their arm or underneath the shield where it hits their leg. We'll go back into the building, and we can get a little bit more stuff. We're almost done. We got like 6 more minutes of this level. Then we get into the more fun levels after this one. To me, level 2 is not a super intense fun level like level 1 is pretty intense because you're just getting introduced to all the crazy shit Doom Guy can do. But I feel like it ramps up at level 3 because, man, you get introduced to Hell Knights and bigger enemies, and it becomes so much more fun. And we get the power right there, and we're gonna take out this soldier for just smacking the crap out of him. Possess security. Oh, he's not possessed no more. He dead. What are you doing, feature film? or future field, past field. Okay. Oh, fun fact right here. I was in a part here. That little pause break. I had a little bit of a freeze right there, and I was like, "Oh shit! I don't want to die." Or I don't want to die. Well, I don't want to die, but I don't want to lose my footage because that's going to cause me to lose my freaking shit. I hate losing my footage when I record. So right here, I don't know why I'm not even paying attention to what's behind me. But yeah, if you chainsaw the possessed soldiers, you can go through that shield without having to worry as well. So yeah, this guy will be an elite guard. This will be a third one for this level. And I want to say there's a level where there's like 5 of those guys, or at least 4. These boxes, if you break them, they're an ammo refill, so we see those, you're low on ammo, go ahead and break them, that way you don't have to worry about it. Alright, so now we can go and get dexterity, which, it's kind of nice. You switch weapons faster. Quick charge, kind of useful. There's a challenge where you have to kill enemies with grenades, I believe, and it's kind of nice to have that ability to charge them even faster. Because once you use a grenade, there's a little bit of a cooldown, and you may be wary of that. That way you don't like fall victim to, oh hey, where are my grenades at? Oh shit, I'm aiming right now. They're on cooldown. Take this out, enemy right there. Hit with the energy rifle, plasma rifle. Energy is plasma now. That's why they didn't just outright call it the Argent rifle or something like that. There's a vent to the left on the next area, so jump. Don't go there because if you go in there, well, you can go in there, it's not going to hurt. But I like to get everything before I go in there. So jump up here, jump there. There'll be a little bit of a collectible right here. This will be the last item that we can collect here. Now, that's gold guy, I believe. I think it's gold guy or metal guy, I don't remember. But the only reason I'm not including what's in Vega's room is its story. You have to get it. So I'm not going to have Future Phil add that to the exploration.
It's a gift. Take it. It will give you strength, help you on your journey.
That line comes into play in Doom Eternal. I love the callback. I love that they decided to throw that line back in to kind of hint who Dr. Hayden really is. So, kind of cool. Now, this Argent Energy, you can reroute that energy into 3 systems: your health, your armor, or your ammo. I kind of like to keep it even like that. I like to do health and then armor and then ammo, because again, ammo is a lot more plentiful in Doom than Doom Eternal. So I don't really worry about ammo to its turn to get upgraded.
Just taken into your system. It seems to agree with you.
Shouldn't this thing like kill
I will
me?
unlock the remaining
Like if it's pure Argent energy, energy is like from hell.
Give him what he wants.
Vega, what do you got?
61,337 UAC members deceased.
That's not good.
81%
You're just pissing them off even more, Hayden.
Demonic presence through the Mars installation is critical. According to the records, Dr. Hayden, the invasion originated in the Lazarus facility. It seems that a hell wave was activated, transforming 64% of all UAC employees.
Damn, that's fucking crazy. I like how all this data is like on the screens and you can actually look at it. It's pretty nice. It's pretty cool.
I feel I should apologize for what's happened here. Some of my employees took things too far.
I love Dr. Hayden's voice. Like, in a way, to me, it sounds like Optimus Prime. Especially in that very opening. It sounded just like Optimus Prime. Nemesis Prime.
You may not agree with our research, but know this. We exploited hell and its resources.
That comes at a price, dude. I'm sure you know that.
Interest to do so. What you now see in this facility is the cost of progress.
And I love the explanation between, well, of course, Dr. Hayden replaced his original body with that robotic one because of his body was diseased. I think he had like cancer. But I like that they explained in Doom Eternal why he wanted to have that mechanical body even more, even though he had cancer. There's a plot reason for it. I like that they integrated that. So now we're done here. We can go ahead and leave. So let's go ahead and leave the door here, exit out of the left, and we're done. We'll go to the next level, which is basically the lava level. and we're going to introduce what Argent Energy right there is. If you want to read that, you can. But we're at the end of this at the end of this chapter, folks, or I guess level. So let's go ahead and exit, and we'll call that a part. So I'll catch you in the next one, folks. Have a good one. Later and bye. If you like this, please consider liking, subscribing, or commenting. It really helps with the channel. Thanks and bye.